Hi, this is Adam for Herbivore Club. This will be the first in a series of videos about the Vegan Twitter Survey 2018. Well, we thought we'd do this every year, and it has actually got quite a bit of attention. You can see there is nearly 57,000 impressions on Twitter, a lot of engagement. So we've asked a lot of questions. Some are really basic, some of them are a bit divisive, and just to start and show where we are really. So when did you go vegan? Nearly a third said less than 1 year ago, with 53% saying between 1 and 5 years ago. So to me, this shows that we are growing rapidly, particularly with the less than 1 year being a third of the votes. This is a sample size of 1,754. So there's a couple of things here. The ones that are less than 1 year ago, these are new vegans. Some of them won't stick it out. Some of them will revert back to whatever they were doing before. And it is a bit of a mixed bag. We are growing, but this isn't always necessarily always good, because while you do get new vegans that are respectful of vegans of more experience and wisdom, you know, they ask questions and they're really interested and they want to know from that experience. You do get a lot of people who have gone, right, I'm vegan now and I know everything. And all those vegans who've been doing this for years, who don't think like I do, oh, they're all crazy, they're all extreme. But I actually went through this myself. When I first went vegan, I said to myself, well, I don't believe in this and I don't agree with that. And as time goes on, your opinion changes because your whole mindset changes. You don't quite think the way you used to anymore. So we're going to have a lot of these testing the limits of veganism questions, you know. There are people who are going, are you kidding me, that's not vegan? Because they don't know, they're new to it really. But on the bright side, it does show how much of an impression we are making. So the next question, what first interested you in veganism? Now this is quite encouraging. 66% said animals, and this is a sample size of 1990. So 66% animals, brilliant, because veganism at the end of the day is about animals. The second is 19% health. And while health might be what first interests you in veganism, is the health benefits of plant-based diets. It's not going to keep you vegan, it's not going to take you all the way if that's all it is. I mean, Joey Carbstrong recently did a video about this, and I have heard it said quite well that all vegans have a plant-based diet, but not all plant-based diet people are vegan. And that's because who stops wearing leather for their health? Who stops going to zoos? Who stops buying from breeders for their health? I think Joey Carbstrong said something about you could be on a plant-based diet for your health and still own a puppy mill, which I think is a brilliant example. But that's not to say that health can't be where you start your interest. That's perfectly fine, as long as you get there in the end. Brilliant. So, I mean, I started myself with environment and reductions, and then touched on health, and then being plant-based, saw all these vegan posts and thought, you know what, I'm doing all this to the animals and there is no ethical justification for it, there's no good excuse. You know, I felt better than I had for years, and I knew the impacts, and I thought, well, they're just victims for no reason. So I fully appreciate anyone who's come from it from any other angle. But animals is a really good result to see. Now, I'm going to wrap this up. The poll is still ongoing. I'll link it in the description below, and I will answer. Well, I will respond to more of these answers in a follow-up video. Thank you.